Ready?
No, I don't watch it. I was about to watch it, but then everybody was pissed about the ending, so I'm like,
Ready,
well,
set, go.
all right.
Here we go.
Audio test 1 2 3. Audio test 1 2 3. Welcome to the Shameless Plug podcast. My name is Mr. Madison Xavier. We're here for another great episode.
Chris.
I've been here for hours trying to set everything up. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. I feel bad for my two co-hosts here because they've put up with this for hours and they're ending up sharing a camera.
Yeah,
But
it's been hard sitting here.
Just need a little booger sugar and I'm smooth, bro. I'm up and at 'em. Say no.
That doesn't mean we can't have a great show. I think I got a little too ambitious today. I tried to control 3 different cameras and the audio and monitor the levels and monitor all that at the same time. I clearly cannot do that yet, but we're getting close. We had a ton of topics we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
The top of the list was Mr. Efros himself.
Returned.
You came back from Nashville.
Yeah.
How was the trip?
I had a good trip.
This is like your what time going there in the past few months?
In 6 months, this is my 4th time, I believe.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
You don't sound too happy about going.
No, I mean, I love coming back.
Yeah.
I had a great time. Beautiful fall weather kicking in the south. Trees are turning brown. Cooled off.
You said something interesting about Nashville earlier. You said it was a Greek life town.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that? I just feel like it's definitely a destination for recently graduated Greek life college kids.
But you were specifically talking about white Greek life.
White Greek life, of course.
And what is that? And why is Nashville such a hot spot?
It's a lot to get into.
Just cover the basics.
Briefly, I'd say there's definitely that kind of Southern identity they're going off of.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a rich place. So you have the comforts of living in the suburbs, but you're in the city. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There's not as many black people. They're not scared.
Sure. And I don't know. It's laid back. It's not the hustle and bustle of.
But could you see yourself living there?
Oh, me? No. It's not. I'm not a Southern guy. I'm an up north. I'm a Yankee, and it's a little bit kind of. It's just too Southern, I think. But it's great. A great place to be.
What does too Southern mean? Like the culture?
Yeah, I mean, honky tonks, country boots, or what are they called? Cowboy boots.
Okay. So it's not like the other cities in the South. Where
I've never been. I mean, I'm not very well traveled. You know.
For me, all right, like I can speak on like the other cities, and I mean, obviously, once you get away from the city, but like you said, Nashville is not much of a like metro area,
right.
Whereas like Atlanta and Miami and Miami's just different.
Yeah, Miami's different.
Miami's different, but like other Southern Houston and stuff, it's different. So all right, that's understandable.
Yeah,
I feel like you could. Even though like the weather and stuff like that is different, I feel like you would strive better. Like I could see you maybe considering living in those places before Nashville. Even though those places are more south, Nashville probably feels more southern.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's the whole thing is like, country music capital of the world, and
nobody wants to.
It's not. It's funny because I've said this before. It's the music city, but it's not the best music.
Not at all.
Not even close. I mean, Detroit has better music all around.
Yeah, Motown,
all the
country music fell off.
I mean, there's some like good, if you like real country music, that's like a guy who's been fucked up his whole life. And you know what I'm saying? It's like probably like the worst life ever.
I need someone who smoked like 12 Newports.
Yeah.
Gravelly voice.
Yeah. Sounds like they're
verbally abused his wife that left him.
Sounds like they're exhaling dust.
I know like 12 niggas like that.
They're like 80 years old. Yeah, exactly. There's some good stuff like that. And I mean, there's like alternative stuff. I mean, a lot of like alternative music.
It's just a very white scene, and that's not a bad
white.
No, yeah.
Memphis is where all the black people in Tennessee stay.
Yeah. There's some good rappers from Nashville I can think of.
Who?
Starlito's from Nashville. That's actually it. But
there's some rappers from Memphis. Though.
Yeah. Like Memphis is the hip hop center of Tennessee, probably. But Nashville's cool. I like Vanderbilt area is really nice. That's where I was.
Is Vanderbilt in the city or is like us?
No, it's in the city.
Okay.
You know what I want to talk about though, really quick?
What?
Before we get into music and everything.
Go ahead.
Me and you, Max, we graduated college.
We did.
Gabe, you haven't started yet. So you're going to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
But me and you are at the age, Max, where people are starting to leave their hometown and their home state. And I'm really feeling the peer pressure.
To leave?
To leave. I'm not paying for rent yet. Like, I don't want to do that.
Nah.
But it could just be social media, but like seeing everyone in like New York and LA and shit.
Oh God. I mean, well, I think we've talked about it probably since we knew each other, but like, Detroit's cool. I love this area.
Yeah.
really great, and I really like coming back home. After we were in Michigan still, but coming back home after college, living here for a few months, I really liked it. But I mean, how much like we feel like just like how New York is portrayed in shows and
it looks amazing,
man.
Yeah, oh my god! But you feel like it's like that's you could be there easily. It's natural.
I can see myself fitting in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. Yeah,
and that's
financially,
right? Maybe
that's the issue.
That's
like,
the issue.
I don't know. A lot of people try to force it. Like a lot of people, they struggle. Like they really like. I don't know these people, so I don't know like what their background is. But like a lot of people go to these places and they're really, really struggling financially, but they ain't gonna let people know.
No,
living in a studio with rats and shit.
I don't know if you know what people give a lot of like shit about New York, and like you're paying $3,000 a month to live in a 1-bedroom, little box. It's like you know what? I don't need that much space. I'm fine with a smaller place. And I'm living in New York City.
Yeah,
I think it's worth it.
It's a good trade-off.
But
it's still ridiculously.
California is different.
Yeah, I'm steering
because I don't understand. My thing with LA, and I haven't even like really been, but like my thing with LA is like I don't understand the paying the premium price. Everything's like spread out. Yeah, New York is like if it's not right there, you can get on the subway. LA is not the same. It's a different vibe.
My reason for not wanting to go LA is completely selfish.
And then the tax aspect and the
fact that everyone there is like famous. So if you want to get a girl or a date, you're competing with like the Clippers.
If every actor, every rapper, really, really bad, then
yeah. At that point, they're just asking what the cash.
But look, California has so many baddies. I
mean, yeah, they have baddies, but still, like the competition's unreal, dude.
The competition's unreal.
I feel like New York is.
We gotta go somewhere. Hey man, me and you gotta go somewhere where there's no comp and just run it.
We're here right now.
Nah, Detroit, there's comp. Niggas and scats. Niggas with scat packs.
What?
That's our competition. Niggas and scat packs.
What are scat packs?
God damn, you really not from the city?
No, I'm not.
What is like Chargers? Like Chargers. It's like a certain type of car. Like a certain type of engine in a Charger or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know shit, man. Come on.
Yeah, my fault. No, yeah. So like those, you always see guys in those cars. Hellcat. They call them
Hellcats. Yeah, Hellcats.
Of course, the
Hellcats. Yeah, we have me and Xavier share a lease on one.
No, we do not. Do not put that out there. Do not manifest that.
We share a lease.
But before
it's kind of share a lease.
When we did like the first rehearsal, should I call it, of the show, we were talking about the NBA Finals.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Lakers, LA. Shout out Bron.
Because we were talking
against
about
all odds. Against all odds. Against the Myers-Leonard.
No one thought they could do it.
I just had a question about LA and everything. Mm-hmm. So why do people hate LeBron so much?
Bro, I think it's the Jordan thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are going to hate great people. Look at the best athlete in every sport.
That's why this podcast gets so much hate. Yeah, go on.
But think about it. The best athlete in football ever is Brady. Well, Brady, the hate is a little more warranted because of the whole cheating shit. Yeah. But even then, like...
And he kisses his kids.
He makes out with his kids.
He what? He does what?
He kisses his kids on the lips, but it's not like it's like
like he's putting tongue in that?
No.
He's kissing them for too long. Probably.
It's kissing for too long.
How do you guys know
they're
pictures?
And they're like not babies.
You could Google Brady kissing son. You can do that right now. Yeah, you're at the control panel.
Yeah, I'm at the control panel right now, so I'm gonna have access to the internet, and I'm gonna look up Tom Brady kissing son.
Bro, it's wild.
You guys carry on.
All right, yeah. So, but you got that aspect of LeBron, and LeBron is a person. If you hate LeBron on the court for whatever reason, fine. Don't hate LeBron we were talking about this earlier. Don't hate LeBron as a person. He's the stuff he does for his community.
Yeah, he objectively does a lot of good.
And it's not even like he's just doing, it's like you can tell when it's heartfelt and when it's not. And the reason I say that is, so with the school he opened, right? A lot of the issues those kids face, he also faced. So you see, they give them housing, they give them bikes to get around. The school days are longer because he knows what they need. He's not just like doing it and he doesn't give a shit what actually happens to him. It just looks good. No, he actually, that's like who he is.
No, and that school performs really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really well-performing school.
You guys talking about the I Promise school?
Yeah. And all the kids who go there get full, when they graduate high school, they get a full ride to University of Akron.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. But I looked up the picture of Tom Brady kissing his son. It's not okay.
It's the picture.
No, and there's videos too. There's videos where he's doing it too long.
It's like 5-10 seconds, bro.
And he holds the back of his son's head.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Okay, I see that right now. I mean, it's not. It's weird, but it's not like...
It's weird. He kisses his dad on the lips too, by the way.
It might just be a family thing.
Brady still kisses his dad on the lips.
The one thing that shouldn't be a family thing is kissing your kissing. That shouldn't be a family thing.
I feel like that's just like an American thing. Americans don't kiss their family.
What are you doing, step, bro? No, sorry.
What are you doing, son?
Yeah, hopefully that one doesn't exist.
Dad?
Oh shit, you guys are terrible. What are you talking about?
It took you a second.
What are you doing?
I know. I'm trying not to listen to what you guys are talking about.
No, but back to LeBron, man. Again, like the whole Jordan thing, I feel like warrants some hate, and the whole the decision, the way he went to Miami, the fact that he leaves teams and Jordan and Kobe didn't.
But that's the new era. That's the era we.
That's the new era, and Kobe tried to leave the Lakers.
Right.
He did?
Yeah, he asked for a trade from the Lakers at one point. Like after Shaq left, the team was ass before they got Paul Gasol and those guys.
Yeah.
He asked for a trade, and they had all these trades to Dallas, to Chicago, to Detroit.
Ooh.
It was a trade. It would have been like Ben Wallace and Rip Hamilton and like a draft pick.
That would have been crazy.
Whoa.
I forget who to draft. Yeah, and I mean, we should have done it, but the Lakers, were hesitant because players didn't have the same. Now, people are forced to trade you because like if we don't trade you now, when free agency comes, you'll leave. So we might as well get what we can for you.
I don't know, man. I know these are all valid reasons why people dislike LeBron, but I think people are just looking for a reason to hate LeBron.
Of course,
and he's also
so happens when you're great.
Yeah, and he's socially active.
Yeah, and
it's like people will hate anyone that advocates
dudes with
for
fishing
black people.
emojis in their bio and stuff. They not
Fishing emojis.
Yeah, no, it's sunglasses, trucker hat.
Can I talk about that real quick?
I'll do it.
I hate how like racist people took like the wilderness from everyone else.
Man, no, like
no one can enjoy the wilderness now because like
and then the damn the cool white people, if you can, I don't want to say like me, that, but the cool white people took fucking coffee and stuff. Like that's cool. I don't drink like they took like the.
Oh, you mean like the hipster stuff?
Yeah.
Well, that's like my people, so I can't really.
No, but like I don't know. But then they can also do the hiking thing because they're not black.
The wilderness thing, you get hit both ways. Pause because
like murder every Native American that ever existed.
Well, no. I mean, contempt. Like right now, you can get the artsy fartsy granola types who are like, probably live in Nashville, and
or you get like the straight hunting. Like I want to shoot an elk in the fucking
society is devolved into whatever.
Oh, these trad
like
people.
Ted Kaczynski types,
trad people who think society has gone too tech and they want to go live in the woods with their blonde haired.
Yeah, because you know what? Surprise, surprise! Living in my McMansion where I eat Applebee's every Friday isn't very fulfilling.
Did you call it a McMansion?
You know what those are?
You don't know what a McMansion is?
It's like a McDonald's.
That's like Rochester Hills.
It's like a mass produced mansion.
Like the way they're built.
Yeah, you take parts of other
like
styles.
when all the houses look the same.
Yeah. It's like what people who have money but no taste live in.
Yeah, it's like the subdivisions where every house looks the same.
Yes.
Yeah. Why the hell would you do that?
They're like Frankenstein mansions.
Yeah.
And they think
my house got to be built before like 2000.
And they think their life is good because they live in a mansion, even though it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's
cheaply made.
It's cheaply made and cheaply like the land is cheap. Big. No one wants to be there, and they think that they're cool because they have some big house.
So like
you sound like you got a chip on your shoulder.
That's
like
that. People with big houses in Downriver. It's like nobody wants to live in Downriver. Nobody chooses to live in Downriver. It just kind of happens.
How do we get on McMansions?
Because I'm talking about the kind of people who have
but you know what's
the
crazy?
wilderness.
Those people talk about who want to live in the wilderness. I kind of, the more and more time goes, like later in life, closer to retirement or whatever, I can see myself just like getting away.
Yeah, but you're just trying to get away from everyone. They're trying to get away from like black people. And like, like there are people who think like,
I'm just trying to get away from all people, black, white, whatever.
But they think like if Trump loses, there are people that are just going to go into the woods with their rifles and just camp there forever.
Yeah.
And like, because they think society's taking a downward turn, and they can do that. But I just hate how like no one can go fishing or like hold up a fish now without looking like a Confederate soldier.
Yeah. The fishing thing.
Every time I go fishing a lot, and every time I go, the fisher guy has a Trump hat on or in the boat.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's like,
I just hate how like when I think of wilderness, I think of them instead of Native Americans.
Why couldn't them niggas took K-pop?
They kind of do a little bit.
I don't know.
Conservatives?
There's like online alt-right people probably.
No, but like they couldn't take like the cool stuff. I mean, they couldn't take the lame stuff. They took the wilderness.
They took fishing. They took like hiking in mountains and cabins and that kind of like bears.
Yeah,
hunting bears.
And like
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and football.
Did they take football?
Well, football's always been a conservative sport.
Well,
there was a stat like pretty much every white guy in the NFL before was voting for Trump or something crazy. It was the percentage was absurd.
I remember reading specifically about Nick Foles. You know his deal. He's like a born again Christian. No. I don't know if he's politically whatever, but he's like a born again Christian kind of guy.
Yeah.
All like I feel like white quarterbacks in the NFL are so lame. They're just like lame.
Well, Russell's not white. He's Christian.
Russell Wilson cool though.
You think so?
Not for real. I think he's lame.
I mean, I like him.
He's a Steph Curry in the NFL. You love him and Steph Curry are the same person.
No, but
Come on.
I like Russ, but I get why people would think
I love Russell Wilson.
ham.
That's one of my favorite.
Yeah, he's a ham.
Yeah, people think Russ is a ham
ass nigga.
But I think NFL culture is just American culture, dude.
It is, right. And so
it's like you embrace
my dad will go on a whole tangent, and my dad doesn't watch the NFL because the way they handle the Kaepernick, which is fine. Like I understand, he never was really a football fan, so for me it was a little different.
Yeah.
He only watched football because of me, and he can go in a better detail about it. But yeah, like that's my dad's the whole Americana thing, and baseball kind of has it too.
Yeah,
but baseball's not really a part of pop culture anymore. It's
it sucks. You're right though.
Baseball sucks, you said?
No, it sucks that it's not. Baseball's cool, and it's, it's
oh,
very Americana without kind of. Well, I mean.
And you know what I mean? The fan base.
You meant
it's a white
said
sport.
it. You said
no. Hockey's weird because it's like
hockey's not even like
it's so weird.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know how to explain hockey.
This is random. You know who the best lacrosse college player of all time was?
The black guy.
Yeah, Jim Brown, right?
His name is Jim Brown.
Was an NFL player.
Yeah, no, but he was a college lacrosse player too.
Where?
Yeah.
I mean, even then, like recently, like the best lacrosse players in the nation recently have been black.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Native American sport.
If I go to East Side, if I go to King High School. Martin Luther King High School and start handing niggas lacrosse sticks.
It's
over. Brother Rice's streak of like
lacrosse is kind of lacrosse. I don't think ever wasn't like a conservative kind of sport.
It's a Native American sport.
Native American.
You know,
it's a WASP sport.
WASP
more
sport.
than conservative.
WASP, right.
What's upper class thing?
I mean, I think it's kind of cool. I played for a year when I was really young, and then I was terrible and I hated it.
Played a sport?
Everyone made fun of me. Yeah.
Whoa! Why'd you quit?
Because I wasn't good, and everyone made fun of me, and I didn't like it that much.
You just quit everything you're not good at?
No, I'm podcasting still. Yeah. Anyway, lacrosse I feel like is pretty cool, like objectively.
No, it's cool and it's a fun sport, but like Native Americans are all dead. And so now the people
I don't know if they exist no more. Like I'm sure they still exist, but like
well, no, they're still here, but they've been wiped out like 99%.
Yeah, like I don't see Native Americans no more. It's
That's
like
cool
it's like
sport.
Bigfoot.
What about Bigfoot?
I'm saying seeing Native Americans is like Bigfoot.
Oh shit! Yeah, like you have to go to a reservation, and it's a very
that's the whole thing. And they have cool names though.
What's up?
I said their names and stuff are cool. Like Native Americans is cool. I rock on.
No, I rock with Native Americans too.
I don't know what they eat. I don't know like what they do, but you know.
Yeah, they're cool. I think that's the official stance of this podcast.
Do we like Native Americans?
Yeah.
Oh heck yeah, we're definitely.
If any of the Native Americans want to show up, you know, say bring the whole tribe. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that much space for all y'all, but you know, it can't be that many of y'all left.
My God. But you said you were scared, Max.
Of what?
About this coronavirus resurgence.
I'm more.
Listen, you just picked up a jersey off the street. I don't want to hear about how scared you are.
It was signed jersey.
It's Chris
okay, I'm sorry.
I take the COVID for that.
Fauci did say you're not supposed to take hockey jerseys that are signed by famous players off the street. The number one transmitter of coronavirus.
That's hilarious. No, seriously.
I'm not scared of getting the virus. I'm scared of everything going back down again.
Well, I mean, we all knew this was going to happen.
I know, but it's dismaying.
And you just went on a flight.
What did y'all do in like March when COVID first started for the show?
Watch tons of shit.
No, I'm saying with the show.
What?
Oh.
Did you still film the show like when COVID, like when everything got shut down and you couldn't go anywhere?
We started filming this like season 3, I guess, again in May. And we didn't start.
So you took a couple months off.
Well, we didn't. How do I explain this? Like,
you didn't.
Yeah. The show stopped recording in like 2018.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You had stopped. All right.
Yeah. And then we brought it back in May. But we didn't start doing actual video until like episode 7.
Right. The video's new, right?
Yeah. But I mean, we knew the second wave was going to happen. They said during the winter it was going to be terrible.
I know, but damn.
I feel like now telling people to stay in the house, people are going to be like, yeah, shut up.
But people are staying in the house now.
Yeah, they're going to be anyway, right? It's cold.
Well, yeah, right. People are staying in the house because it's cold here. But you know what I mean, though? Like, because of COVID, people are like, well, shit, I was going out already. Oh, I'm not saying I agree with that. I'm just saying.
No, you're
like,
right.
No, I mean, I've been to bars. Like, I've definitely like, checked things out for a little bit, but I haven't like, I've been wearing a mask and stuff.
You've been coughing in people's mouths.
What?
You've been sneezing on people.
You just went on a flight. You went on a plane.
I did go on a flight. I can't talk.
Yeah, I don't want to hear shit. But
that's like, nah.
This second wave, man, like we knew this was coming.
I know, but it's dismaying, isn't it?
It's everything about life is dismaying right now. Get used to it.
Do y'all think, without getting too political, do y'all think the election would change it would definitely change the projections of looking forward 6 months, a year, however long.
Yeah.
The election results would definitely change stuff. But at the same time, I feel like Americans are so goddamn hard-headed.
Yeah.
Like, because so I feel like even if Biden wins, that the COVID, it'll go down, but I don't think it'll be as big as we think for a multitude of reasons. But
I see what you're saying.
Like, okay, because Biden's approach to COVID will be very different than Trump's.
Yeah.
So Biden, I'm trying to think about how to say this. Biden, damn, how do I say this? God, I can't even think about how to say this. All right. So Biden, so like the idea is that Biden, if he gets in office in January, once he's in, over time, he'll start enacting mask policies and all these other policies.
Right.
But will people really listen? Because the people who aren't listening, it's like, all right, there's certain things, like we all break certain things we probably shouldn't do, but there's certain limits those people pass. And there's certain types of people where they're just not gonna give a shit no matter what.
That's, I think, what would be the case. It wouldn't be necessarily mask, but what you could see happening, especially if the Democrats take the Senate, which they very well could do, it wouldn't necessarily be. Here we go. I'm on it.
I like it. Let's hear it.
It wouldn't necessarily be enforced masks and people following that or not, but like there might be some kind of rent forgiveness. There might be more stimulus checks.
6 million people didn't pay their rent or mortgage last month.
Oh, at least, yeah. I mean, it's a crisis looming for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Biden would put through some kind of not reactive but proactive measures to kind of get people inside and taking more. I mean, if you're given, $1,200 and however many a week in unemployment to not leave your house, you're more inclined to do that.
Who's to say people won't take the money and still leave the house?
I'm sure there's some who are going to be like, fake virus, liberal media, all that kind of stuff. But I feel like the general population needs more incentive to take it seriously.
I will say this,
because it's affecting them negatively. They need something to, if I can't work, I need money.
Yeah, I will say maybe the approach could be just limit the amount of places people could go.
They did that. I mean,
they did that at first because everything was closed.
They're going to roll back.
Everything is being closed down and shut down already. There's nowhere to go. All these movie theaters are going out of business. Restaurants are going out of business. Like, what is there to even do now? Just get married, go live in the woods.
Get married.
What is there to do?
So you know what though? Those people were on it.
What?
Those people were on it. Those people were talking about who want to get away from the black people.
They were right.
They're not right, but
they're not wrong.
But whatever he does enact, whatever he does put in place, I mean, the people who want to be safe are already following it.
Yeah.
Whether it's policy or not. And the people who don't believe in it and the people who don't believe in wearing masks aren't going to listen.
Yeah.
So at this point, policy, I think, means nothing. I think what the bigger issue is who's going to get the vaccine and who's not. We already talked about that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Who's to say? And then the when and the will there actually even be a vaccine? Like how effective will the vaccine be? Like, there's all those questions.
Yeah. I think there's got to be some kind of monetary effort to get people,
Oh, they're going to be giving out money.
They got to do it.
They're going to be.
Even if Trump wins.
Well,
because he said if he wins, then he's not doing it until the election.
Yeah.
What a fucking
I don't want to
he's a dick.
Jinx anything, but he's not winning, dude.
No, I don't
he's
think
getting destroyed.
I don't think so.
He's getting DP'd right now.
Damn.
By Kamala and Biden.
That's a weird DP, especially since one of them doesn't have the D and then the other one's doesn't work.
She has the long D of the law.
What the fuck? What is wrong with you, bro?
You set me up for that.
Let's talk about this. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, shut up.
This is an intervention, man. Me and Max been plotting.
What's wrong with me is I've been trying to produce the show for 6 hours and I'm delirious now. I got to drive him home and I got to come back here to edit the show. So
he's losing it.
I'm a little delirious, but anyway, Trump's getting fucked.
He's getting bamboozled.
He is. I'm happy to see it. I'm really scared about the second Civil War though, because people are really talking about this, and I feel like
I think it's happening.
I don't think it's going to happen, but I think the more we talk about this Civil War happening, the more it's going to be like
the Cold War, where it's not actually a war, but it's like this sort of people are going to try to start like
a Cold War in the middle of the country.
Well, you had those people trying to kidnap Gresham.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the recent development since last episode. Yeah, the one I've been on.
And like Trump is like, I'm not saying he's saying kidnapper, but the way he's not saying words, no. He's not saying don't kidnap her. The way he uses his words.
He was in Michigan. Probably a few days ago. Yesterday even.
Yeah.
Yesterday he was in Michigan, and I watched video of it, and he was like, your terrible governor here was people got to open your state. And they're all going, lock her up or whatever they're saying. But the fact that he's like addressing these people as the ones to kind of facilitate change.
That's what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not saying that people shouldn't have some kind of power, but the kind of rhetoric you're using when you're saying you're the people to liberate your state. You know what I'm saying?
He's giving them power.
He's giving them, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Or he's too stupid to know what's going on.
So is it because white people have never been oppressed in this country that this is their like form of oppression? Because this shit's not that bad, dude. Because they're getting the same thing we're getting. Like, why does this bother them so much?
It's a culture war, man.
It's that.
It's like symbolic for them. Like their way of life and the life.
Because their main thing is that they bring up the death rate, right? Let's say the death rate was like 30%. The
death rate of what?
Of COVID.
Oh,
that's their logic for opening things back up.
Yeah.
If the death rate was like 30%, they'd come up with something else. Like that's not really the issue.
But you just answered your own question. You just answered your own question. They're looking for an excuse.
But why? But why?
Because they're losing a culture war. The life that their parents promised isn't happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think too, not to paint people in a bad light or anything, but there's a lot of people who genuinely are like angry at. They don't really know why.
Oh, the country's fucked them over.
They even whatever reason they want to like.
Poor white people.
They want an excuse. They want an excuse to like go out and take their guns and shoot something.
You know
that
what's crazy?
Too, and like some of the grievances are legitimate. Like poor white people have gotten fucked by America, but they're taking the grievances out on everyone else except the people who have fucked them over.
They've only got fucked in the sense that they're poor, but everything else, poor black people on the other hand,
right,
have gotten fucked.
But like you said, black people are used to being oppressed. Like a lot of these poor whites, it's like a lot of the industries that they weren't poor in before, they're losing money in. So like coal plants, farming, what used to make them a lot of money is not making money anymore.
Niggas who didn't mind coal were never making a lot of money, but they could support a family. Now it's dead. And now Trump was trying to promise back coal jobs. And
right. And
like nobody wants to work that hard. Nobody wants to mind
people don't want to change. Like people want tradition. You know what I'm saying? Tradition. Like people want to do what their dad did and his dad did and his dad did.
Yeah. That's their excuse for
we're breaking the Confederacy
alive. But I mean, we're getting super deep in this, but that's their excuse to the whole Confederacy.
I was gonna say we're breaking new ground podcasting. No one's done this.
Nobody's
we're on the frontier of a new industry.
What's the new? You talking about politics?
Podcasting.
We haven't even podcasting industry.
Podcasting.
Yeah, we're at the forefront.
They weren't doing this 20 years ago.
But here's the thing, right?
We're venturing into uncharted territory.
My last thoughts about this. If me, because they're complaining about the state of the country, and everybody has the right to do so. However, when somebody that looks like me or Xavier, or somebody who has the political beliefs of all three of us does it, they take it as you hate this country, da 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 da. When in reality, if you're complaining about the country and what it should do, you don't hate it.
Well, no, but you just said it yourself. They don't see you as part of the country.
Yeah, we're good.
They don't see us as part of. That's true. Yeah, black people.
Even though we've been here longer,
probably longer.
Right? Most of them. Yeah, a lot of them came in the 30.
Yeah, and it's also kind of funny too. I mean, I haven't looked. I can't tell you offhand specifics, but like the number, like statistics about who is really being affected by COVID the most. I mean, black people are twice as likely to die. Yeah.
Yep.
And you don't see us, marching. We got more important.
Capturing the
we got people getting like killed. Like the stuff we're marching for is like we were marching over people getting killed.
Yeah.
And they were marching over that. Like,
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
But this is a highly political podcast episode.
Already.
I was just trying to get y'all hype, get talking, but this is a show about music. Somewhat.
Yeah.
We have to convince the audience every time.
This is a show about music.
I only say it's about music just so there's a constant theme throughout each episode.
It's not just about music. However, we all are music lovers. So naturally.
I don't care what we talk about, but there needs to be something that holds every episode together.
Some glue.
And this week, we had Benny the Butcher, Proof of Burden.
Yeah.
Banger, banger, banger.
You love it?
Love it.
Really?
I really like it.
Tell us how you feel.
All right, man. First of all, this is from the whole. Me and you were. I was texting you the other day. We were talking about Griselda and how. I mean, for one, Griselda's having a great year. I feel.
Oh yeah.
Boldy, him, Gun. What's the one chick's name?
Queen
Armani. Yeah, Armani Caesar. Okay. And then there's somebody else who just dropped the Liz project. Who's that?
Oh fuck.
What's it called? I can look it up.
The Liz project. Yeah. Anyway, they're having a really good year. And for one, even though Gun kind of started the year off with Pray for Paris, and I did like that project, that he might be the weakest member of. I don't really know enough about Armani Caesar, but it's just like you're listening to the same song every time. And the reason I like Pray for Paris was it wasn't that.
Oh, it's called The Liz. I did not listen to it.
Who made it?
It was Armani Caesar.
Oh, it was okay. Yeah. So that was Armani.
That was
Caesar.
her debut on Griselda.
Yeah. Anyway, Griselda's doing numbers right now. I really liked it. For one, it was more commercial, I guess. Is that the word you used?
He has a Big Sean feature.
Yeah, Big Sean feature, Lil Wayne feature, a
Hit Boy.
Yeah. And I mean, you really feel it. It's a different Griselda sound. It's still the Griselda bars. It's still the cocaine lyrics that we all love and everything. And I really like it. Yeah, I do. In terms of cocaine rap, Griselda got it.
So this has been an extremely mainstream year for Griselda. But me and Max were talking before the show.
Yeah, they have been low key before. Huh? Before this, they were a little more low key. I didn't really listen to Griselda.
Well, they've been making music since 2015 at least.
But we were talking more sonically. It sounds mainstream.
Yeah.
And we were talking that this album is a better mainstream attempt than Conway's last album.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about Conway. Right.
And that was the biggest complaint people had about Conway's last album. Was that it was mainstream at the, sacrifice of his lyrics or content. Mm-hmm. Do you guys think this newest album?
No, it's a better balance. You think because you still get the bars. It's just more mainstream production wise. It works. To me, it works.
I think what I really liked about it was I felt like it was very. You could have listened to it in mid 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
It sounds like it came from that time. Mm-hmm. There's that kind of polish that I think a lot of street rap had at that time that, obviously there was Wu-Tang, there was Nas, there was, Jay-Z and Biggie Smalls. They were all rapping. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think the larger market kind of got wise and they kind of put more money behind rappers. So there's that kind of polish they started to give rap in the early to mid 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think this sounds like it was polished in the same way.
Yes.
It sounds, production wise.
We were saying the difference between Alchemist and Hit Boy is Hit Boy gives you more glamour. In his beats. Alchemist is a lot more, it's not grimy.
It's more like, what's what I'm thinking of? Esoteric.
Yeah, I'd say more the sound.
I like Alchemist though.
I like him a lot. He's one of my favorites.
I have bold opinions on Alchemist. I think Pinata and what was the other not Bandana. I think those were better albums, but I think Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist work better than Freddie and Mad Lib. That's in theory. I know, but in theory, in the sense of I like those beats for him more, even if the execution isn't always there. Mm-hmm. I think in theory, I think that's a better direction for Freddie than just trying to make bangers. I don't think that's who Freddie should be.
But what do you think about Benny? Who's better with Benny, Alchemist or Hit Boy?
Interesting.
I don't know. There's a whole time aspect too, because music kind of takes a while to sit with me.
So what do you like better? Wait, I know it takes time to sit on you, but this is a question for both of you. Mm-hmm. Proof of Burden or The Plugs I Met? If you had to choose one right now.
I'm recency bias gives me Proof of Burden.
Yeah, I think it shows that he can make mainstream rap everyone loves, but it's still
not radio mainstream, but
the Lil Wayne Big Sean song was pretty radio.
Yeah. I really think. I mean, you said it a little bit, but we talked about how Conway sounded too mainstream, not as. It's because it sounded like that, Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily a bad thing,
right?
But he sounded a bit, I'm losing it. The point I'm saying is,
you think he sounded forced?
A little bit. This one is definitely, Benny was always, I think, poised to be the mainstream, the star.
Yeah.
It's funny because we said on episode 13, I think, that we thought Conway was more fit for the mainstream.
Did we?
Because of his narrative and his appeal.
I don't know much
this
about
album proved that it's Benny.
It's Benny.
I'm going to have to eat my words. I think Benny is the number one. He should be the star of Griselda. But they all deserve to be stars.
But is the head guy? The head guy seems to be Gun though. Something about
what?
Not the head guy, but something about him seems like he's he's not the biggest.
People have said that.
But it seems like he's in charge.
He's the leader.
No, he's the mastermind. People credit him a lot with people always.
He signed Armani.
Yeah. People always they describe Kanye as kind of like a director.
Yeah.
Kanye knows where to put people, what brings the best out of people, stuff like that. I mean, so many of his albums prove that.
Yep.
And I think people have said that Gunn has a similar kind of mind.
Does he? I did not hear this about Gunn.
Never heard that. No. I would not to the same extent as Kanye West.
Okay. But yeah,
but of course not.
But I think he definitely knows where to put people. I think he knows what sounds good. I think he has a good ear for beats.
Is he the owner of Griselda?
He started it, yeah.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Gun? Yeah. That's why I said that. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
Guns literally started it.
Whoa.
And then Gun obviously was in prison and everything.
Yeah, but okay. Good. Oh, wow. Let me give him more credit.
I mean, he was the first. When I only knew about Griselda because he made albums in like 2016, and he got guys like Danny Brown. He had Action Bronson on one, on Fly God, the first one.
Right.
And that was like 2016. I remember clicking on the link because it was like guy from Buffalo. I don't hear guys from Buffalo that much.
Yeah.
Shout out Buffalo.
Doesn't sound dated, but has that old school kind of style, which I'm interested in. And yeah, and he was the first one to do stuff like that.
Okay, so let me give Gun more credit because I was gonna say out of the latest Conway, Gun, and Benny album, Gun was my least favorite. But I see now that his role in Griselda is bigger than
just his music.
Yeah.
So let me give him more credit.
What was I gonna say? Go ahead.
You had something you wanted to say about the Big Sean verse on the Benny album.
Okay, so Big Sean on there has a line. I don't know it exactly, but he just says something about getting effectively about
bad deal,
signing a bad deal
with good music.
He doesn't
owned by Kanye.
Does he use the good word? Does he?
He said, "I'm going to turn good great."
Oh, that's what he says.
He said that on the verse. Yeah.
So, like, I guess to give some background, because I don't know. I think you said you didn't know about it. So one, Big Sean got fucked, and just be honest, he got fucked with his advance. With his advance, he only got 15,000.
Yeah,
which is crazy because Kanye West gave him the advance. If it were anyone else, we would be like, whatever. But the fact that Kanye and Sean,
Two, like the amount of money it was, and then they owe him money. Is the big thing. Yeah. And then the real issue I have is all this shit Kanye's talking about artists and his masters and all this crazy stuff. Yep. But he's not paying his people. And he was basically using them. That's me. I'm a huge Kanye fan. But it was like you know how there's a whole OVO sweatshop thing?
Yes.
It was the same thing. Like that's what Designer said, which I mean it's Designer. But
Designer, yeah.
Yeah, but still, like,
didn't Kanye say he was going to let his artists have masters? Like, didn't he?
Yeah, he said that a while ago.
But that was only like a month ago, right?
Yeah, but based on the fact that they still owe Sean money. I mean, good music. Remember, they dropped Champions with Travis. And then there was like, okay, so Cruel Winter.
No, they're going to make Cruel Winter after.
They're going to make Cruel Winter. But it never happened.
Yeah.
And there's all these things about it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Pusha T's fault since he's technically in charge.
True. He's the president, right?
But I'm honestly, I think it's Kanye.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's my issue is just the hypocrisy coming from my favorite rapper ever.
But the Sean verse itself is pretty good.
It's a good verse. Lil Wayne verse was good too. Lil Wayne had a really hard line on there. I forget what it was. But yeah, I mean, those are good verses, I feel.
Yeah.
I heard Big Sean starting his own label now.
Is he?
Yeah, like once he gets out of this Kanye thing, he's starting another one. He's going to put people from the city on.
Oh, I was going to say who's going to go on that first.
So if you guys have bars, get them ready because Sean's coming.
Podcast exclusive contract.
But
yo, Sean, fuck with.
I was really happy with the album.
I was too.
I think that this will if this doesn't blow Griselda up, nothing will.
Yeah, and they've already gotten to a level where I think
they're at a good level.
They're at a good level.
I was about to say,
that type of music, there's a peak that type of music can get to.
Right.
And I mean, you see this year alone on Griselda Prize, we've seen Joey, we've seen Tyler, we've seen Lil Wayne, Big Sean.
Yeah.
Conway didn't have, I mean, obviously we've seen Freddie Gibbs, but they're in the same boat musically. Like they're going to have similar fan, So them being together, even though Freddie Gibbs is bigger probably than any of them individually, I would say that's not like a big deal. You know what I mean? That's not a big deal. I mean, we've seen Boldy have Vince. We've seen...
That's probably the Alchemist connection though, so...
Yeah, true. All right, but we've seen Boldy on the Big Sean.
Yeah.
Benny was on Joe Budden's podcast.
Huge.
Major move.
All right, yeah, we can just pretend you didn't say that.
Why are you hating on the podcast?
Joe Budden?
Yeah.
He jacks off dogs.
Oh my God. What are you talking? Oh, because back when he left Spotify, and one of his exes came out and said that he did like a lot of weird shit. And one of the things she said
he admitted it though, and then she confirmed it. Yeah.
One of the things she said he did was that he jacked off his dog because, quote, there were no bitches around.
I don't know what that means.
The dog couldn't fuck other female dogs.
So I thought that for him. He was so bored.
No, for the dog, there were no literal bitches around.
Female dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he took his dog's penis in his hand
Yep.
And rubbed it until
You're getting detailed, but yeah.
That's what he did.
What jacking off means, yeah.
That's what he did that to a dog.
For those who didn't know.
Yeah, if you didn't know.
If you listen to our podcast
if you're 7 years old.
There are people who professionally jack off animals, like horses.
Oh, yeah, like in Jackass.
Yeah. Oh, is what?
In Jackass, that's like
for horses, it's like you gotta zoom, zoom.
Holy shit.
No, you put the sleeve.
Both of you. Oh, yeah. Can I hear
this
a pause?
Is in Jackass.
Pause, no, but you know what I mean. Like
pause, but you put a sleeve on the horse's penis, and there's a little cup at the end of it.
Oh my
and
God.
You like the horse mounts something, and then you slip the sleeve on.
How do you know all this?
And then Steve-O drinks it.
Oh my God.
That's Jackass.
But I don't know, man.
Spitters are quitters.
And he throws up.
That story about Joe Budden and his dog is insane. But
I regret saying that because we just wanted a whole fucking.
Yeah, y'all did that. That was all y'all. But
not have brought that up.
Yeah.
I do think the episode with Benny was pretty good. I liked it. You guys didn't watch it, but I enjoyed it.
I have better things to do than watch Joe Budden. Like,
do you
water the grass?
Watch paint dry.
I think the episode. I like when he brings guests on. The episode with Vince was pretty dope. But
Vince is just
I was gonna say
he's good on everything.
I think that this is the biggest they need to be. Griselda doesn't need to be any bigger than this.
No,
nah.
This is perfect.
Yeah, if they were a stock, I'd say sell.
Right. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Sell. But
think about it this way: if you went to like a Griselda concert, the type of niggas that would be there, I would hate it.
It'd be musty, wouldn't it?
It would be musty as hell. It would be 90. It would be like 2 girls whose boyfriends made them come. It would be a lot of Vans. It would be a lot of Air Force. It would be a lot of mid-top Air Force Ones. It'll be a lot of basketball jerseys. Yeah, like, but not like the way frat boys wear basketball jerseys. You know, it'd be the.
What, 2000s basketball jerseys?
Yeah.
Football like jerseys?
Yeah. Football jerseys for sure. It takes a different type of nigga to wear football jerseys.
I feel like they'd all be listening like this.
So what do you do? Like, you don't mosh. Do you like grind on niggas? Like, what do you do at Griselda?
You contemplate.
You contemplate.
You contemplate.
Yeah. So besides Proof of Burden, was there anything else major that dropped this weekend that I'm missing?
Drizzy. But I'm the only one who listened to it.
Oh, that new Drake.
Young Blue?
Yeah, tell me what you think about that. And the new Kanye single.
I'll get to that. Nah. But
yeah.
Young Blue, yeah, fucks with Young Blue.
Give me background on this artist.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where he's from. He kind of has like a Jamaican sounding R&B reggae tone type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Young Blue. I think, I can see Drake using him as he did everyone else.
You're not sick of the Jamaican sound yet? I'm getting sick.
I've only heard one song. So
but I'm saying in general. Like since 2016, we've been bombarded with the dance hall Jamaican.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has, but I don't know. I stay away from that shit, so I'm good.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like Jamaican.
Oh, he's from Alabama, so there we go.
He's from Alabama?
Yeah.
Wow.
What were you saying, Max?
I was gonna say there's a lot of like Jamaican kind of style stuff, and there's a lot of like that Nigerian kind of music.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan. I respect it a lot, but like
racist.
I don't want to.
No, I'm fucking with you.
It's not my favorite, but like Burna Boy sells tons.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? Wizkid. All those guys.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite, but I get putting yourself in that, in that space because they make tons of money and they're really popular.
Yeah. And the people that they make it for like it.
Oh, they love it.
Let's give Drake his credit though.
Yeah.
What, for putting it on the map?
Come on.
Bringing it to America. Bringing it back to America.
It was a thing in Toronto, of course, because just the diversity of Toronto.
No, but I agree. I'll give Drake credit.
Yeah, we got to give Champagne P his credit. I like the song. Drake, all right, so the song, it's a remix. Yeah. It's worth noting.
Okay.
The original song, I listened to the original song after I listened to the remix. It's basically the same. You just plug in a Drake verse.
Okay.
Drake, I think Drake makes it better. Mm-hmm. It's not like he makes it exponentially better.
I have a question for you too.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
But this is an important question. Max, pay attention.
I'm listening.
You're looking sleepy, wake up.
I'm listening.
So you're the only one here who listened to the Drake single, right?
Yeah, I'm the only one who listened.
Do you guys think the Drake Stimulus is still a thing in 2020?
Meaning
his feature blows a song up, makes it huge on the radio. Is that still a thing in 2020?
Let's look at what features he's done. He did this song, and this shit's not really blowing up. No, like it was 10th on the Apple charts,
and Heady one.
That was big
this year too.
That was big for what it was for a song with no chorus.
Yeah, but it's looking like the Drake Stimulus.
All right, but these aren't good enough examples.
But this is this year.
I know, but
I think both of those songs are better than Look Alive. And Look Alive was bigger.
I agree
because it's a more pop. It's the type of song.
I said both those songs. I can listen to the second.
But let me relax. It's not because Drake. It's not. All right. Wait. It's not because Drake is like he's falling off or the stimulus is falling off between, what was that, 2018 or 2019?
Yeah.
Between then and now, I don't think that's why Look Alive did more numbers. I just think it was a more accessible song because Drake is a pop artist.
Yeah.
So at a certain point, you know what I mean? At a certain point, it's a certain, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing with Drake we got to look at.
So you think his cosign still has the weight it had?
That's interesting.
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I would say no. I don't think I think
These aren't good enough examples.
I think,
but they're
the most recent ones.
Yeah. I know, but
Pain 1993 didn't blow
because Cardi fucked it up.
Just saying.
It's just another Drake song. That's the issue. If it was a Cardi song with Drake,
no, but even like he had
you know what I mean.
Fabio, didn't he? He had like he had some New York drill guys.
Yeah, that song was hard.
The biggest song he had.
I liked it, but I'm saying like if it were a different like a few years ago, maybe that would have been a different kind of song.
But the song with Dirk did blow. We have to give credit for Laugh Now, Cry
I love
Later.
that. Yeah,
that's a good song.
But does the stimulus still work when he's the feature?
These aren't good enough examples, so I don't know.
Nephew, these are the only examples we have.
I know, but I'm saying he's not putting in the work this year. I think he's on album mode.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
That's a little fair, but I mean, I don't know if people are finding music that way anymore.
What do you mean?
I think
features.
Yeah, I think that method that Drake did was it did expose a lot of people, and I think the purpose was to do just that.
Yeah,
I don't know if people are finding people can find their music on their own now. I feel like, especially with like TikTok, and TikTok songs are the new way to get a viral song like that.
That's true. That is true.
I feel like there's just new ways to do it. And Drake knows that.
I mean, look at Money Man. That's what blew up 2-4.
That song was even. I mean,
you said what?
Compared to all Money Man songs, that's not even.
I think it's actually a good song.
I mean, it sounds like all the other like that like guitar.
It's like
that riff.
The riff.
I know what you mean. The same riff.
Gunna, Lil Baby. Yeah. Them niggas love guitars.
Yeah. Money Man can do so much by himself. It's just,
the answer I'm looking for is: does the Drake stimulus not have as much weight because of Drake or because of everyone else?
No, everyone else. I don't think
these artists aren't real artists. Like not
Heady One,
bro. All right, come on.
Huge.
Yeah.
Young Blue,
Heady One,
huge in London.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'll put some.
But okay.
Well, I can't. All right, wait. I can't say. Okay, but UK rap. Did Drake help? Drake helped Skepta.
Yes.
Yeah,
But Skepta's. I haven't listened to
Well,
Heady
Drake
One.
didn't help Skepta. I'd say Drake just helped that whole UK rap.
Oh, the whole UK thing.
Everybody knew Skepta. People who would listen to Skepta knew, like that type of people who would even.
Oh, he was huge in London, isn't he? With Adele, isn't he dating her?
He was
that the rumor?
He was doing something.
Yeah. What?
Damn, that's the rumor.
Rumor has it. I'm sorry.
God damn, you beat no. You're a piece of shit because I was trying to build up to that joke.
I took your joke.
Yeah. Whatever.
Shout out to Adele. Her album drops this month. That's what
it does.
Yeah.
Cool. It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fire.
And it's raining because she sets fire to the rain.
But Skepta was always big in London. But Drake did help put the UK drill on the map.
Oh
but
yeah.
I'm just.
And then that blew up the New York drill because New York drill is just UK drill without shitty accents.
But I just think that
no, I'm right.
The climate and the landscape of music now, like what Max was saying, a Drake feature does not have the same impact it does. You don't get as much bang for your buck.
No.
If I were an artist and I, had to choose between a Drake feature or like a
TikTok
song, that's a good example.
But is it worth arguing that these songs just aren't that good?
The songs are good.
Okay, because think about the songs. Think about the Drake songs we thought of that blew people up. There's probably Drake songs from that year that didn't blow. Drake features from that year that didn't blow. These are just the ones we remember. We forget those songs.
Yeah, but he didn't.
It's a small sample. You get what I'm trying to say, right?
I guess, but like
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a complete answer. I'm leaning more.
He put Fetty Wap. I love McConan.
Fetty Wap had it already because he had Trap Queen. Hold on, no, Fetty Wap already had Trap Queen. That song was doing numbers. It was top 40.
I'll give you that.
Kind of.
But he definitely had an effect where he put people on from his music.
Did anyone really listen to McConan?
No,
a little bit.
No. I mean, he had good music.
I don't serve Molly.
Yeah, I don't serve Molly no more. Whip It. He had good music.
Whip It, yeah.
But
his voice though was.
But I guess the biggest point I'm trying to get back to is like, I don't think Drake. I think Drake is obviously going to be around forever, but I think he's fighting for his own spot now.
Maybe
amongst all this stuff that he can't bring someone else on anymore.
Maybe.
I think what he does more is he proves either to himself or to everyone else that when he releases something, it's an event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That the Lil Durk song, shooting it at the Nike campus. I mean, that was a thing for at least a week. That was a while.
Yeah.
The Tootsie Slide. I mean, showing off his house like that, the way he does things, it's very clear that he's doing things as statement pieces.
He's in New Game Plus mode. He's like finished his story career, and now he's just flexing.
Bro, he's just bored. Yeah, he beat the game.
Yeah, we've said before he has the best life, and it's like,
oh yeah, of course.
It's like when you beat GTA and you just like you don't know what to do.
Oh yeah.
So fucking driving planes.
So I think he'll always be on top. But I think the point I'm trying to make is he doesn't run shit anymore.
No, I don't think you're being fair. That's my opinion. Because all right, look. Because even all right, so give me some songs. Look Alive. Black Boy JB was already a known artist.
Okay, I'm done. I'm not acknowledging that.
Bro, no.
Black Boy JB was not hot enough.
No, come on. Everybody knew that stupid ass shoot. I'm not saying he's trash. Black Boy JB is garbage.
Well, regardless if he's garbage or not, no one
everybody knew that shoot song.
But I'm talking about like your dad, my dad. I'm not talking about people like us who are into hip hop.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know then. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm talking about like your mom knew Black Boy JB back then, you know? Like
I don't know what my mom knows.
Like, of course, I'm just saying, of course, Drake's not gonna hop on like some random artist, but like like Ram Riddles was already bubbling in Toronto. And then Drake did Sweeter Man. He got even bigger.
People have always said that culture vulture thing with Drake, and I never fully got that because I do think he picks out things that he likes. I don't think he's ever being disingenuous.
And he helps people.
Yeah, he helps.
Yeah.
He puts a lot of artists on the map. He's not just culture vulture would be if he like rapped like them but didn't feature them,
or just stole their like. I don't think he ever saw something that was objectively popular and was just like, I can make money off this. I'm going to do it. I mean, the whole UK rap thing was like, I don't know how much money that would have made in America otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I think he just liked it because like Toronto and London are kind of similar demographically.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
It
refreshes his career and it brings other people to us.
I mean, and also you have to keep in mind, like he probably has like Oliver and 40 showing him like
the team behind him is calculated.
The other dude, Nico, I think.
Nico. I guarantee you they're all plugged in. They know what's going
Gabe
on.
Over here defending him.
They need to, bro. Hey, I'm known by some as a Drake hater. One of my homies likes Drake way too much. Like it's a little unhealthy. Like
no, it's cool. I like Drake too, bro.
It's like some Stan Tyler.
But I can tell the OVO check just cleared in your account, bro. The way you're capping.
I wish, man. Hey, man. I don't even need to check.
It was $10.
Send me the 10, bro. Send me the Drake if you're listening to this. Which send me the 10s, bro.
I feel really bad right now because I'm not gonna say how much money we get from this, but we're supposed to read a sponsored message, but I can't access it right now. I tried logging in too many times.
Prepare for it.
So next episode we're gonna tell you
about our wonderful sponsor.
Yeah, we have a sponsor, but I can't read.
We don't want to butcher it. So,
but you just reminded me of that. But no, it's cool. Like Drake's the man. No one's denying that, but he doesn't run shit anymore, right?
No.
All right. So what's the next topic? The Kanye single.
Yeah.
Boo boo. Did you hear it, Max?
No.
Trash.
Oh, you heard it, right?
I heard the Twitter video.
The beat is hard.
And the album cover's hard.
The album cover's hard. The beat. Whoever made the album cover, he used to make the Yeezus stuff too, I guess. Like some of the Yeezus, like the merch with because it's like the little skull or whatever. You remember all the Yeezus merch?
God Wants You stuff.
Yeah,
that was hype.
That was
Etsy killed the Yeezus merch, all the fake shit. Anyway,
yeah, you're right.
It kills all the it kills that. It killed V-Lone and killed that.
Well, I bought my shit at the concert, so anyway.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying though. It's just like whenever I see it, I'm just like, oh, fake.
But I was gonna ask. You said it was trash. I agreed with you at first, but I listened to it like 3 times now, and I know I'm on Kanye's dick a lot, but I actually started to like the song.
Pause, yeah.
What?
I said pause.
That was obviously a pause. I'm not literally on.
We're going back to like 3 episodes ago. Again.
Then you say
I'm not literally on Kanye West's dick right now. Okay.
Again, we don't know that.
You see the chair.
Kanye, come here. Get out from under
Fuck
there.
off.
We don't know. I mean, he's bipolar, but we don't know what else he has. He can be invisible.
Oh, you guys are tripping.
He has invisibility. Yeah.
But the point is, the song was trash to me at first, but the more I listened to it, like I don't know. I kind of like it.
So it's no longer hot ass, it's just ass.
Yeah.
Like it's not a good song.
It's not nearly up to par as his other music.
It's not a good Kanye
That's
song.
That's
what I'm holding this shit to.
And what makes me more upset about this is he has some amazing leaks.
Bro, that you beat me to it. Slave Name, everything off Yandi.
Simulation Baptized. City in the Sky. Alien. Like there's a ton of leaks that.
But there's this one with Kid Cudi. It's older. It was from Turbo Graphics.
Yeah.
Which was supposed to be...
Can't Look Me in the Eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
I know what you mean.
With Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's Can't Look in My Eyes. Yeah.
But I'm just pissed because like some of the best music he's released in the last 2 years is on YouTube, like scattered under ridiculous names.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the single he releases this year is, excuse me, Nah Nah Nah.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the merch, I think this is all just to sell.
I didn't even look at the merch.
It was cool, but like you said, you can make it on Etsy.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything special.
No, the reason I said the Etsy thing about the Yeezus stuff was just because people just make so much fakes.
No, but that's the thing about the new presidential merch too. All it says is Kanye 2020. I could make it on Etsy right now if I really wanted to.
Also, normally I'd buy that, but like that's such a dangerous thought.
I know. Yeah.
If Trump wins, and I mean I know Kanye's not really making a dent in anything, but if Trump
you saw he posted them fake poll.
you can't rock it.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it was like Trump had like 2%. It was like Trump had 2% somewhere in Kentucky. I'm like, yeah, go to hell.
The libertarian. I thought there was a video. Yeah. There was a video where Kanye was showing. I think someone. I don't know who he was showing it to, but the list of this clearly fake poll that said that he was in like third place in Kentucky, and it was like. The guy was like, all the way to the White House. Let's go all the way to the White House. And it's just funny because he's in third place. So third place doesn't get you to the White House.
And it was clearly fake.
It was clearly fake.
You get a good fake that said you were winning.
I know, exactly right. Like
you got a bronze medal fake.
Like, even if you're gonna be fake, at least show that you're winning because like, that doesn't get you to White.
But maybe he wants to make it believable.
But you're not like. I don't know.
This is not believable. Nobody's gonna believe Donald Trump has 2% votes in
Kentucky.
Poor ass Kentucky.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It was a rough video. I don't know.
Whatever's going on, I used to give Kanye the benefit of the doubt and think he was playing like 4D chess, and he was.
I used to too, but at this point, this nigga's playing.
He's just playing games.
He's like playing Mancala.
He's like tic-tac-toe. He's got stuck in the.
And I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
When you can't win,
because there's such good songs on YouTube, but we're never gonna hear them. And I don't know, man. And the fact that he said like Donda was gonna release in August, and we're in October.
Oh, but that's Kanye.
I know, but still, man. Like it's just. I used to think he was doing. I used to think he was playing 4D chess somewhat, but now I think he's just fucking with us.
You know what the beginning of this was? The Sway interview.
Oh yeah.
That was his break.
That was the break. That's when it started. It was probably something before then, but
no, I mean,
you know what was funny that he said it wasn't on the Sway interview, but he said Get Out was about him and everyone knew it. Do you guys think the movie was about Kanye?
Fuck no.
Oh no.
But I mean, but I do think. Nah. I do think though.
Nah.
The whole idea of like, these black guys. I hate you. The whole idea of these black guys like obsessing with these plastic women. Again, I'm not trying to disrespect the Kardashian Jenner clan. If any of y'all want to go out, we can go out. It's on you because you're richer than me. But anyway,
take him somewhere nice.
Yeah, take me somewhere nice, please.
Wine and dine him.
Yeah, wine and dine. You might just get lucky. Anyway, if you're lucky, Anyways, besides the point. Unless you're Chloe, you're not getting shit. You're not getting shit.
You wouldn't give it Chloe? What if there was a bag?
Bro, Chloe, she's cursed, bro.
What if there was a bag?
She's cursed.
Think about the niggas who dated Chloe. One of them ended up doing crack.
Okay. Yeah.
You don't think he was doing crack before?
Nah, it was just a funny joke. I forgot what I was getting at. Okay, but like the whole obsession with these black men and these white women.
Yeah.
I don't think it's directly about him, but it just applies to him.
Jordan Peele has a white wife. I think it's deeper than just black men, white women.
I think it is too.
I mean,
I think there's a self-hatred aspect. But
Daniel Kaluuya didn't strike me as a self.
No, not at all. Not at all.
In the movie.
There wasn't a single black woman in the movie except for the Georgina, the maid.
That's true.
That was it. That was the only one who even makes an appearance.
That's true.
Was that intentional? I don't know. But the idea, I mean, the main premise of the idea is how white people want all this stuff from black people and they'll do anything to take it.
Right. Yeah.
That's the premise of the movie.
So you guys don't think it was directly about Kanye?
No way.
Okay.
I don't think Jordan
cares.
Did you see it or not?
Oh, I saw it, yeah.
Did you like it?
It's all right.
Us was better.
I thought so.
Really?
I thought Us was really good.
Oh.
It was weird as hell though. Like the ending, I'm not gonna say what happened.
Spoil it because I couldn't finish it because
okay, never mind.
Other reasons, but I started the beginning of it.
Yeah. Once you watch, like whenever you watch it,
you know what? Someone already spoiled it for me with Lupita, so it doesn't matter.
I'm about to say because if you're super early in the movie, you're just gonna be confused when I have to explain it. But about how she was still But the whole premise of the movie I thought was dope.
Yeah, I like Jordan Peele's premise and everything, but I was just thinking about the Kanye thing because
I think that's a
some people do think the movie is about him, so I want to see what you guys think.
Probably not.
But you just don't like Jordan Peele in general.
I'm not the biggest fan, but
why is it? Because other people like him?
No.
What's the reason?
No,
I don't think Key and Peele is that funny.
All
right, the skits were funny. You know what I hate about Key and Peele? And I was watching it on Hulu like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
the shit where they do the stand up.
Yeah,
that's never funny.
Would that like the Chappelle Show kind of stuff?
Yeah, like in between skits.
Yeah,
Chappelle was funnier though.
Chappelle's way funnier.
Way funnier. And then the Key and Peele, Like when they did the stand up in between skits, it was just cringy. It was like Nickelodeon level comedy.
Is there a working comedian out now funnier than Chappelle?
I don't think there's a comedian ever funnier than Chappelle. Well, he's the GOAT.
Okay.
Greatest of all time.
I mean, I won't argue with that.
Him and Eddie Murphy for me.
Okay. What do you think, man?
Chris Rock too.
He's gonna say like Rodney Dangerfield or some
best comedians of all time. I'm not saying Rodney Dangerfield.
He's like Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney. Oh God.
Who I think are the best comedians of all time?
Yeah, because you're white. I want to hear. Just give me one better than Dave Chappelle.
Better than Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Shit.
You want to do the legacy thing? You say Pryor.
Chris Rock. I don't think he's better, but I like him.
I love Chris Rock.
I love Chris Rock, but nah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he admitted that.
What's up?
I think him and Eddie Murphy will both admit like Chappelle.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, man. Steve Harvey.
Bernie Mac.
What?
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac's great, but
Bernie Mac is great, but there's a gap. There's a gap.
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's so smart about his comedy, and that's what makes it work.
Yeah, but you know what's even funnier? Right. When Steve Harvey's not smart about his comedy.
Steve Harvey, no pun intended, has some of the like lowest brow, but like greatest comedy ever.
Some of the Cat Williams. No, that's my favorite. Genuinely.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely, we've talked about this before.
Max likes to laugh at black people.
No,
me and you like to laugh with. Okay,
no.
I got.
We've talked about this on the show before.
I know. No, Cat is great, but
you can do both.
Do you think he's better than Dave Chappelle? Cat Williams. He's.
I think he's up there.
I think Cat Williams is closer than the other people.
But do you think he's better than Dave Chappelle, Max?
I think he does something with stand up that is. You're not on the way, like I said, you can laugh at him and with him at the same time. And that is something very special to do on stage.
Yeah, that's be by.
But I think you have this thing that other people don't have, Max, where you genuinely.
But don't say what.
No, you genuinely think like you're being talked down to when it's like a heady artist like J. Cole or Dave Chappelle.
Maybe.
And I think.
No, Dave Chappelle, I don't. I would say I love Dave Chappelle.
But there's still some of that. There's a lesson in Dave Chappelle's comedy, which I think kind of rubs you the wrong way.
Well, I'll say no.
I feel about J.
I
Cole,
wouldn't even say about this.
Yeah,
J. Cole, that may be true, but Dave Chappelle, that's not the case. I think I've learned. I mean, you could say you learn a lot from stand-up comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did watch a lot when I was younger, and like some of the way he thinks about things does like I could say I learned something.
Mm-hmm.
What I think, what always is funniest to me is stuff that is on. You've said before, it's not intended to be funny. Like you're laughing at someone a little bit. What's really funny, not even smartest or best or whatever, just funniest, what makes me laugh the hardest is fucking Cat Williams sweating profusely,
maybe
jumping around on the ground. He's a ridiculous guy, and like.
Well, maybe I phrased the question wrong then. Who's the better comedian?
Oh, Dave Chappelle. I mean, he's like a smart.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Comedian. I mean, he's very talented with his words.
Yes. Yeah.
He's a good writer too,
which
is what go back to writing and everything. He's a great writer.
But there is some of that, like it's not as in your face as J. Cole, but there is some of that bigger message.
Yeah, I mean, Louis C.K. is a great writer.
Huh?
Louis C.K. is a great writer. He's not a good guy.
I mean,
he's canceled, but he's a fantastic joke writer. I mean, I love Stephen Colbert. When Stephen Colbert did like, you could call his show kind of stand up, or like what he did like at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Colbert's funny.
He's a very smart, very good writer and very funny.
What's your opinion on Trevor Noah?
Not funny.
I don't think he's funny.
Yeah, I'm not
funny at all.
I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
his story is amazing.
His story is
South
cool.
Africa stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
The nigga is funny as like.
No, he's not funny.
I don't know. Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
No, Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard is hilarious. That nigga is
hilarious.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think that's not fair.
Yeah, he's just funny. I don't know.
Trevor Noah is not a good comedian.
I don't think so.
He's a better host.
Jon Stewart is.
Oh, Jon Stewart. I forget.
He's a very, very good comedian.
Jon Stewart's underrated.
He was one of the best. I mean, I don't even agree with his politics a lot of the time, but he is he's more very good.
Right?
No, he's not. He's just kind of more like limp dick liberal. He's more like we can all just get along.
Is Michael Che's comedy stand up good? Like, I think especially at first he was good on SNL.
Well, Che I know is a bit of a bitch. I mean, people if you like go on Instagram and make fun of him, he'll DM you for hours. Like he's been known to like heckle people.
Oh, really?
He heckles people who heckle him.
He's like insecure.
He's insecure. He's incredibly insecure.
That's sad.
I heard that. I don't know. He's not even the best Weekend Update guy. Oh, Norm Macdonald. One of the funniest guys. I mean, I think he's hilarious.
I'm glad you're not a Bill Burr.
No. Not Bill Burr.
I kind of liked his opening.
I don't think
SNL.
Did you?
I kind of liked it. The thing you said about white women.
No.
That was kind of funny. You didn't watch it?
Oh. I don't really watch SNL no more.
He was just saying, like what Max was saying about like liberalism. He was saying a lot of the white feminists now are just like switching sides last minute, even though they benefited from like white supremacy for decades.
Yeah.
It was just his take on it was funny, but he sounded like he had a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, he's very bitter.
It should also be mentioned his wife is black. So
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So what he said about white women, he probably meant.
Yeah.
He probably meant it.
We don't gotta go home to her like, what you say? Like,
Yeah. But I do think that the point you made earlier about Jon Stewart being like a liberal and a lot of like comedians being liberals is liberal comedians, like they're obviously better than like conservative comedians.
Oh, there aren't any conservative.
Conservative comedians will get canceled.
But anytime you have like a political ideology, like a strong one, your comedy suffers for it, I think. I think comedy needs to be more personal.
Well, yeah, Chappelle is that's the thing. Chappelle, it's obvious where he stands politically, but he doesn't just like,
because he makes it personal.
Yeah, he talks about his life. He
talks about his stuff.
Yeah, but then that should always inform your politics. So that's why.
But it goes without saying. I'm saying if your set is designed around like liberalism or conservatism.
You know what another thing about Chappelle I love is I can just listen. He doesn't even have to be doing stand up like straight. That last
comedy. Special wasn't even stand up.
It wasn't even stand up, but it was super.
No, you know what? There is that.
And
last
even
special,
the interviews he does.
He had. Did you watch the part? There's like a secret ending to the special.
Nah,
and it was just a back and forth with the audience. That's like some of the most. That's what you want to see out of stand up comedy. It's like the most just natural. Yeah. Like
off top.
Yep. He's such a smart like word crowd. He just says things in such a smart way.
Yeah.
His timing is a smart
guy.
Amazing.
His timing is it's impeccable.
Yeah. And I don't know why we're talking about comedians, but
Jordan Peele. Can
we just agree Jay Leno's the GOAT?
Damn, Jay Leno is the best comedian of all time.
I'm fucking with you.
I'm about to say Neff, please.
Yeah, but this is
what will it take to retire the Neff thing? I think we need to dig deep.
I think
once you graduate college.
I think when you are 4 years older than us.
Yeah. That too.
God damn it.
No, once you get your degree, I'll stop calling you Neff. All right.
All right, I'm about to graduate early. I gotta make it out.
Graduate.
Yeah.
But consensus on the Kanye single. We're not fucking with it?
Nah.
All right.
No.
Well, let us see then. We're at an hour.
Are we actually?
Yeah.
We got more.
Is there anything on the checklist you guys wanted to talk about? Because it has been a while since you've been on the show, Max.
Yeah.
So I wanted to let you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I don't know. Let me think. I'm looking. You didn't do a playlist last time.
I did not do a playlist, and there's a lot of reasons for that. One was because I was going between Detroit, Lansing, and West Bloomfield all those past 2 days. So I didn't have enough time, and I could barely get the episode up. And I also figured like we have until December to finish this playlist.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish it early. So I want to apologize to everyone. But I think we're at the point now where we don't need an update every episode because we already have a backlog.
That's true.
So big. But as long as we get to that 100 by the end of the season, we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
My point is I was going to add some stuff to that.
Yeah, Max will add stuff. Don't worry.
I'll send you some songs.
Thank you, Neff.
What else we got? Football back.
Lions won today.
Unfortunately.
Matt Patricia's here for life, baby.
Bro, this has been a nightmare since before he even started coaching games. It's been a nightmare.
Yep.
What else is going on in the world?
I mean, if you guys have nothing you want to touch on, we can end the show. But I just want to give Max his flowers and his due time because he was very upset.
No, I wasn't.
He wasn't on the show.
He was.
No, that's not true.
You said you were scared I was going to replace you and phase you out.
He was ready to.
I wasn't scared. I already explained.
You're hungry for that spot. You want that spot back.
Yeah. What spot?
His spot on the podcast.
Right here.
His spot on that sofa.
You never lost
couch.
Xavier's going to replace me.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you go to Nashville a lot. You and your girlfriend, obviously, like, that's your priority in life. I don't have a girlfriend. My priority is the podcast.
To see your baby.
So I'm just saying, like, I would understand if at some point, and you got to go to school. So I was going to say, I understand at some point if you have to leave the nest.
I don't. Not at all.
In which case,
here to stay.
In this case,
here to stay.
He was ready. He was ready. If he was here last episode, we could have had a holy war.
A holy war.
The part of the reason, because I know she's not listening right now. Part of the reason I brought Bianca on that episode was because Max wasn't going to be on.
Oh yeah. So if he was there, you wouldn't.
Well, no.
I don't want to say that. But.
No, I wouldn't have brought her on because he wouldn't have said anything. I would have felt bad.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to say if there's a bunch of Christians.
If it's Christian talk, what can you say?
What can I say?
I mean,
we need to get Louis Farrakhan on here and just make Max really uncomfortable.
Damn,
Dr. Umar and Louis Farrakhan on here.
None of us are really Christian, but we're related to her. So we can deal, we can talk.
Yeah.
But like Max, I feel
even
bad
if I
because he's like
don't agree with
Jewish. He's like the opposite. So.
Even if I don't agree with a lot of things she said.
Yeah,
it's all. I get
what
it.
am I supposed to do?
And plus, we got a lot of views from her, so
Thank you.
I'll take it. But we love you, B. If you're listening,
of course, great episode.
Yeah, hope you're still praying for us because we need it. Especially me as a producer, but yeah, guys,
we're using prayers earlier. Shit,
we're looking for more guests. Always, we got a lot of people that want to be on, but
filling your applications.
No, not even applications. Just DM me or DM the Instagram.
Send them feet pics. Do
not send me feet pics. You can DM me, the Instagram or the Twitter if you're interested in being
or me
on.
if you're feeling,
what.
You can DM me if you want.
You can DM me.
Oh,
as well.
yeah, you can DM any of us.
If you're feeling frisky, throw your hat.
I didn't want to say that because I just realized what it meant when I said it.
You want to put your.
Don't DM me if you're feeling frisky.
What's it saying? Put your hat in a bucket? That's not a fucking saying.
Throw your hat in the ring.
Right? Hat in the ring.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What does that mean?
Just put
like in a boxing ring. Like.
Throw your hat in the ring, I guess. Like you're contending. I don't know what the actual euphemism. I don't know. The point is, if you want to be on the show, you can DM Shameless Plug.
No guarantee.
XM on Twitter, Shameless Plug Media on Instagram. There's I guess there's no guarantee they'll be on, but we can't really say no to people.
Nah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, right.
Certain people, it's like there's certain people, like I said, there's certain people.
Yeah, Donald Trump, stop DMing. We're not gonna have you.
No, I will let Donald Trump here. I would.
That's a good point. I would love that.
Hella views. What the hell?
But
no morals.
The only reason we wouldn't let people on is because of timing.
And
if there's nothing, all I'm saying is if you can't make it on the show, it's purely because of timing.
Well, there's people who have talked to me about it, kind of, or like they've insinuated that they would be interested in coming on.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, nah.
Well,
because I just know I'm just like quality. It would be better with just us three than just adding this mofo in and they trash.
It's not for everybody because you also have to be comfortable, one, with all these cameras in your face, and two, being made fun of and making fun of other people.
Yeah.
Like if you're soft,
it's a gift.
Yeah, it would be very awkward. Like if we weren't related to Bianca, that shit would have tanked. We can talk to her.
I talk to her all the time. So.
Yeah, you guys are really close, and I've always had that relationship with her, so it's not a big deal. But if you want to come on the show, just be prepared. But we're not mean guys, so if you ever want to come on, just DM us. No big deal. But yeah, I think we've touched on everything we wanted to touch on for this
Probably.
episode. Max, we're glad to have you back.
Glad to be back.
We're glad you're not thinking of leaving us anytime soon. Gabe, thank you for stopping by again.
Of course. Always in the hood.
Once again, I want to apologize to you two for all the production issues.
It's smooth, man.
In the beginning.
All my other plans for the day got fucked up, so you good.
Yeah, we got it worked out. But yeah, as always, follow us on Twitter, Shameless Plug XM. Follow us on Instagram, Shameless Plug Media. And this time we will update the playlist, so check it out. All that can be found on the link tree. So with all that being said, thank you for listening, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Peace.